Want to see something crazy? I'm in disbelief!
Another week's coming on. Another week's gone. Another week coming up soon. If you think this is a prediction video for Elimination Chamber, go back and watch that, because I uploaded that 2 days ago. But no. Right now, what I am doing is a review of NXT Live. It was in Mississauga last night. I'm from Mississauga. It's a city just outside of Toronto. And pretty much what it contained was, actually, it was a pretty fun night of wrestling. Because I remember about almost 6 months ago, I came on here because I went to the NXT house show that was in Toronto. I'm going to compare the two quickly. Mississauga was well more attended. Mississauga was a better card, in my opinion. And overall in all, Mississauga was just more of a fun show to go to, honestly. Like, yeah. But before I get into last night's show, I did take a few clips from last night's show, so take a look. Man.
Wrestling products in the world. You guys can come out here and chant "You're Still Fired," which, trust me, man, I know. My wife's still going with a job now. I'm struggling. You can come out here, you can chant "You're Still Fired." You can chant Johnny Wrestling, but at the end of the day, I know you guys are going to chant NXT, because that's what this is all about. Yeah, buddy, Johnny Wrestling.
And we're back. So hope you enjoyed that. This is just some quick clips from last night, including a very cool boomerang I got of Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream. I like that. Yeah, but also now I'm gonna do the show review. I'm not gonna do a full show review because there was this show last night proved why having an opening match in a show, any show, no matter what show it is, having an opening match being great can really derail the rest of the show, in my opinion. Last night we got a great opener. Buddy Murphy versus Ricochet. I did not go into last night thinking I was going to see Ricochet. Maybe in New Orleans. Buddy Murphy comes out. I'm like, all right, who's he going to face? Who's he going to face? I said Gulak as a joke, and someone was like, looking at me like, I'm like, excuse me, Gulak's fun. But no, and then Ricochet comes out, and the place, everyone started marking out, like, it was amazing, but honestly, it was just, that match was just so amazing, high-flying, it was like the Cruiserweight Classic all over again, like, the two of them going at it, they shook hands at the end of the match, overall and all, it was fun, it was a really good match, a lot of good spots, a lot of high-flying, a lot of stuff going on, that was fun, entertaining for me, and, well, for everyone else in attendance. I can't say you because probably most of you who view this weren't at the show last night. Or if you were, tell me what you think. Drop in the comments below. Yeah. And so, I'm not going to get into the next match. I'm just going to say what my top 3 were, and then I'll run down the rest of the card quickly. My second favorite match of the night was Aleister Black versus Velveteen Dream. And holy crap, these two work great together. Honestly, Velveteen's an up-and-coming star in the WWE NXT. Aleister Black, I think he's just knocking on the door for that call-up. I pegged it from or sometime last year where I was saying Aleister Black will be called up to the main roster probably after 34. And if the reports are true, I was hearing that he's going to face Almas at TakeOver. So if he loses, I can see him coming up. But if he wins, he stays down for a bit, Beast Champ, does his thing, and then comes up to the main roster. Yes. And then the last match of the night that I thought was my third favorite, because there was 8. Yeah, there was 8. They did 5 and 3. There was a mixed tag main event of Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae taking on Andrade Cien Almas. That one's for you, Matt Lorenzo. And with Selena Vega. So it was a 2 and 2. Very good match. Your typical. It was used, I think, a lot as a pedestal to get the women over. Like, not to get the women over, but, like, give them time. Let them, like, kind of work together. There was other examples of that and a couple other things that happened last night. I'll get into that in a little bit. Or actually, one example. But this match last night, like, Andrade and Gargano didn't do a whole lot. Like, it was just a fun mixed tag match, all in all. Like, no complaints. It was fun. No bad moves. Gargano addressed the crowd. Gargano was very over last night. There was a lot of people that were over last night, including a lot of Undisputed Era shirts, even though none of them were at the show last night, which was I found very interesting. Personally, yes. But no, all in all, it was just a great show, all in all. The 4 of them went out there. They basically... Last night was the perfect house show. I know I'm getting off track, but last night honestly was the perfect house show. You did a good mix. Fun, good wrestling, and just all in all a good show. Like everything, like the fun and good wrestling, boom, combines for a good show. So, yes. And also, though, because last night I did go to the show with Assault Battery 777, and then a coworker of mine who he's a novice fan. Let's just call it that, because he's just getting in. Like, he's only been a fan for under a year. He was there. He was enjoying himself, because honestly, that's the one thing I always want to say for people if you've never been to a show before, go to a house show to start. Because house show, it's fun. It's wrestling. You get about a 15 to 20 minute break, and then more wrestling, and then the night's over. Meanwhile, at TV, it's a lot of like match or promo to kick it off, backstage segments, commercial breaks, announcers, pay-per-view, all this stuff. So TVs are fun to go to, but if you're a new fan, if you want to get to a show, or if you've never been to a WWE show, go to a house show. I've even seen videos online of like kids who are just excited to be at a house show. Like, TV doesn't matter. Like, sure, you can go to Raw, sure, you can go to SmackDown, but yeah, NXT. But no, yeah, NXT always manages to put on. I never can say I've been to a bad NXT show in my life. There's just some that are better than others. This one's up there on the top, though, the shows. Along with Brooklyn 1 and Brooklyn 1, Toronto, and then the Toronto TakeOver, and then the Dallas TakeOver. It's not in that order, even though Brooklyn 1 is my favorite TakeOver of all time still that I've been to. Don't judge me on an order. Don't call me out on an order of the shows. Yes. Okay, so from the good to the bad. There's not really bad. It's just more like little critiques here and there. Like Nikki Cross versus Aaliyah was like slow because it's like you have to follow Ricochet and Murphy. So it's like, then you had some guy named Fabian. What was his name? There was another guy named Fabian. I can't remember his last name. In my life, he faced Roderick Strong. Roderick won. It was an okay match. There was Sanity versus AOP, which I liked. It was for what it was good. But you kind of call spots and tell who's gonna win. That was the thing last night too. All faces won, except for the first 2 matches where you couldn't really tell who was playing the role of what, face and heel. But my one biggest critique of last night's match was like how I was saying, that give the people opportunities. Marcel Bethel is this guy, some German guy I had never heard before. Turns out he used to play. He was on the German national soccer team and won a World Cup with them in 2014, but he was a bench player. But he faced Killian Dane last night, but they gave him good heel time and promo time and basically to talk and just get heat on him from the crowd, which honestly I think was the coaches going out there and saying, show us what you've learned and apply it to a crowd, because for all we know that could have been his first show. Even hell, last night I can say I was at Ricochet's first ever NXT live show. I know I think he did one TV match and he appeared at Philly, but the fact that I got to see him wrestle in a house show environment for the first time ever in WWE, it's a pretty cool memory. But, no, yeah. So, yeah, and then they gave Bethel a lot of time. He did face Killian Dane, which I thought, okay, this is going to be a squash. But, no, they gave him some good offense. Dane looked weak, but then Dane just came out and killed him. No bloody Irishman. But, there's only one complaint from one match last night, and that was Ember Moon versus Bianca Belair. The finish was just so abrupt and sudden. I hate when WWE does this, especially when I'm in the crowd, where it's 1, 2, and then it was the belt, and this is literally what happened. 1, 2, and then, I think he pumped, but then someone, I think he, you know how they go 1, 2, and then they pull, the arm gets here, and then they go back, and then they'll go 2, or 2, or whatever, I don't know. I'm not a referee, I don't know this shit. But, basically, he went 2, and then the bell rang, as I think the person ringing the bell, which I'm pretty sure was the ring announcer, I think her name was Kayla, basically thought it was a 3 count, and she rang the bell and the match ended, and at the end of the thing, I could see the referee and Ember Moon talking, basically being what the hell is going on? Yeah, so, that, it wasn't that was bad, it was just confusing, so I'm okay, what the fuck's going on? Yeah. So, that's pretty much my show review, it was a good show, I had a fun time, I'm not gonna shit on the show, it was nothing bad happened, really, there was just that one moment where you're really? What was that about? Yes. And also, though, just going with a fan, because I don't know if you know this or not, but today's February 23rd and March 23rd. I'll be going to the Raw Road to WrestleMania tour at the Ricoh Coliseum in Toronto. Last time I went to a show there was Roadblock. And, yeah, he even said last night to me, he was telling me on the way home, because I had to drop him off. He basically said that, yeah, this show last night got me more excited for that show. So the fact that you can just get someone hooked on WWE like that, and also the fact, too, that they're more excited for another show to go to. It's just match made in earth. It's a perfect match. You're getting someone hooked. You're getting someone on that train because you go to one show and then TV's coming here and it's let's go. Let's do this. Yes. Whew. So that is pretty much it for this one, actually. I'm pretty much done. Upcoming. I gotta say, I got some stuff in the works with some people. Stay tuned for that. That's all I'm going to say. It may have to do with videos. May have to do with some stuff to do with the videos. Who knows? Also, what else is there coming up? Oh, yeah, Sunday. I'll probably be doing Elimination Chamber reactions. I don't know yet for sure, just because it's not Royal Rumble reactions, because those are always lit. These Chamber match reactions, we'll see what happens. Or I'll do a pay-per-view review, probably. And then, last but not least, WrestleMania's coming by. Oh, and also, fuck you, Ross. Okay, so I did my little, I didn't even do a send-off, I just basically cursed Ross off. Well, you know, if you already know about that, go watch another video of mine. And if you really want to bore yourself for 6.5 minutes, go watch his. Pretty much, also, I forgot to do a proper sign-off, so I'll see you guys in the next video. But before that, drop a like on the video if you like me. If you don't like me, I don't care. And also, subscribe, please and thank you. I will see you guys later. Oh, and yeah, don't pay attention to Gold Standard. I'm going to say it again. I don't care. Bye.